So welcome in. All right, I'm not there. There you go. There's Darren. What's up, Darren? Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? LFGM. So yeah, swing the bat. He says. So tonight, I believe Fitzy, unless things change, I believe Fitzy will be live tonight for the Braves and Red Sox game. Unfortunately, the Red Sox lost last night in Game 1 of that series. Luminous is back saying, let's go Mets. Some other people were here. Bud was here. I didn't have the software up and running before you put your message in there, so it says, let's go Mets. Get out of this slump and start winning. Stanley's here saying, good afternoon, everyone. Let's go Mets. And Tokes is here as well saying, LFG. Fitzy says, I'm assuming you saw Baltimore fired their manager. Yes, I did see that. I started off with that. But yeah. Hyde, right? His last name was Hyde. So. The Met lineup today, a little bit different than last night. Lindor will lead off. Soto second. Alonso third. Nimmo fourth. Vientos will DH and bat fifth. McNeil sixth. Terren seventh. Beatty eighth. And Tyrone Taylor will bat ninth. The Yankee defense, it'll be Vivas at third. Volpe at short. LeMahieu at second. Goldschmidt doing the catching. Scar will do. Oh no, Goldschmidt at first. Escara will do the catching. Dominguez in left. Bellinger in center. And Judge in right. Afternoon, John and everyone. Let's go, Mets. Let's get those bats going today. Sam says, I picked the Mets yesterday and picked them again today. Hopefully today is better. Hoping. Listen, guys, I say it a lot. I know we're going to lose baseball games. We're going to lose over, probably going to lose close to 70 baseball games. But you got to put better effort out. The effort over the last two games has been horrendous. Len's here saying hello. Let's go Mets. Well, come in. Let me make sure I don't have subscriber only mode on. Let me know. Guys, because I'm switching things up and making this Pure Adrenaline an official business, I've had to switch some things up. So let me know if you guys get ads today. I don't believe ads are playing. So, which is okay. Sam says, I really think the Mets will get the W today. I don't know enough about Clark Schmidt, the pitcher for the Yankees. In 5 starts, he is 1-1, but a 4.73 ERA, 26 in the third innings, 5 home runs. 5 home runs and 26 in the third, where Cannon's given up 4 in 42 innings. Natalie's back saying, hey, welcome back. Sam says 8-3 Mets is his prediction. Mets have been chasing pitches in the dirt. Sam says no ads yet. Yeah, because I had to change things up with Google Ads, so let's bank him today, says Bud. Luminous has got an ad blocker on. Well, Luminous, you're blocked from the channel. Ads is how I make money on the channel, and you're blocking them. Thanks. You don't need to be here. I'll give you an opportunity. No. No. I'm not giving you an opportunity. Ad blocker on. Fitzy says no ads yet. Okay. Because that means YouTube, if they play ads during my stream today, that means they're only making money. I am not. So that's why I want to know. Because they're not supposed to be playing ads while I'm going through the process again. Yesterday's game was really rough. Yup, yes it was. Stephen D is here saying hi everyone. And Fitzy, there it is, no ads yet. I have YouTube Premium. What are ads? Yeah, exactly. If you have Premium, I do make money off of Premium users as well. So, James Pava's here saying good day, fans. LFGM. What a process changing over from personal to actually turning PAS into a legit business. Hey, Dean's back. Welcome back. Let's go. Victor's here saying good afternoon, John, and everyone in the chat. Need a bounce back game today. YouTubers make their money off of ads and people using ad blockers. Really? YouTube should start banning people that have ad blockers on their computers. Nadine said hi. Welcome in. We're waiting for Lindor to step into the box here. I'm not sure what the delay is. Here we go. Once again, don't forget tomorrow's game. The Mets-Yankees game is a 7 o'clock start, so we'll be live for that. I also will be live tomorrow for the Astros-Rangers game. Let's go. Fitzy says I can't download an ad blocker on my laptop because of the operating system. What's your operating system? What are you using? Using Mac? I've never heard not being able to download a blocker. Schmidt Wines and Deals outside 1-0. The 1-0. Popped up on the infield. Vivas, and will make the catch in fair territory. Raymond says, get it started, Lindor. Oh, hey, John. Oh, Chrome. Oh, so your web browser, not your operating system. Gotcha. And here we go with the Yankee fans booing Soto again. Gotta be snarky. The delay is because the Francisco had to remember what he was doing there. Yeah, Matt web browser. In for a strike, 0-1. Right down the middle. No, on the corner, but still a strike. Nice pitch. Bam is here saying, yo, PAS. What's up, Bam? I saw you guys were down 3-1 last night. Apparently, though, the Phillies came back to win. I didn't see how that happened. But they're only a game and a half behind us here. Inside, 1-2. Let them boo. Ain't changing much. Remember hitting? No, I don't. Is McNeil playing? Yes, McNeil is playing today. Inside and low, 2-2. Rivers back saying good afternoon. Let's go Mets. Two and two to count. Schmidt will deal. Swung on a miss, struck him out. And Yankee fans celebrating like the Yankees just won the World Series again. Glubby says, let's go Knicks, let's go Mets, let's get a win today. Well, he's swinging for the fences here. Just get a base hit. Quit swinging for the fences. In for a strike, 0-1. Johnny's back. What's up, Johnny? Bam says, yeah, won 8-4. Scored 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th on 1 hit. Wow. A hit by pitch, sac fly, and a bunch of walks. Deal 1 to Alonso. And a ground ball. Volpe's got it. Over to first. 1-2-3 inning. Kenning will take the mound for the Mets. Mets put up nothing. I mean, look at, unbelievable. I wonder if they keep track of a stat, how many batters per inning a team has. I bet you, I don't watch a lot of the Colorado games. I bet you the Mets have to be one of the teams that have a lot of 1, 2, 3 innings offensively. Harper had his 1,000th RBI, and Schwarber got robbed of his 300th homer. Ah, a milestone, and you get robbed. Other games today at 2:20, it's the White Sox and Cubs. 3 o'clock start for Detroit and Toronto. 4 o'clock start for Washington and Baltimore. Tampa Bay and Miami at 4. Pittsburgh and Philly at 6. Cleveland and Cincinnati at 6:40. Houston and Texas at 7:05. St. Louis and Kansas City at 7:10. Atlanta and Boston, I believe that's the Fox game. Tonight at 7:15. Minnesota and Milwaukee. Then Colorado and Arizona at 8. Seattle and San Diego at 8:40. A's and Giants at 9. And Dodgers and Angels at 9 o'clock as well. Canning on the mound, 8 starts, a 5-1 record with a 2.36 ERA. Ben Rice swings in at the first pitch. Out to center. Taylor before the track will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 away. We'll get to the Met defense here in a second. Here's Judge. Canning deals. Right down. Oh, swung on a miss. 0-1. The Met defense today, it'll be Beatty at third, Lindor at short, McNeil at second, Alonso at first, Terenzo doing the catching. The 0-1. Swung on and foul tipped. 0-2. The Met outfield today, it'll be Nimmo in left, Taylor in center, and Soto in right field. Yo, I just looked. I did not realize Aaron Judge is batting over 400. Holy crap. And that one drilled out to right. But Soto's there. Two away. Marte's not in the lineup. No Marte today. I don't know if you guys saw, Met fans. Mauricio was officially taken off the 60-day IL and optioned to AAA. So, swung on a missed here. Should be starting a rehab assignment. Owen 1 to Bellinger. Calls time. Nope. No Marte Parte. Swung on a miss. Quickly ahead 0-2. And Canning has come out firing. DO2. Outside 1-2. The 1-2. Outside 2-2. The 2-2. Down low 3-2. Trying to get pretty here after attacking him on the first two pitches. Like, you got him in the swing and miss after the first two pitches. What are you doing? Tenth pitch of the inning. Swung on a miss. That would have been ball 4. Both pitchers with a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the second. It'll be Nimmo, Vientos, and McNeil for the Mets. Let's see what we got going on in other sports action today. Nothing in the NBA. Next game is Nuggets and Thunder tomorrow. That's game 7 there. How about the NHL? I have not been keeping up to date. Dallas with the chance to end that series against Winnipeg, up 3-2. Game 6 tonight. Light schedule for both those leagues. No idea. I don't watch that nonsense. Come on, Nimmo, get a hit. Well, that's a start. Good job, Canning. Canning's pitch count is very low right now. I like that. Savannah Bananas on today. What are you, 5? I think Fitzy's going to grow up to play for the Savannah Bananas. In for a strike, 0-1. And tapped foul, 0-2. He said never say never. Tony, waving high. What's up, Tony? I like Canning signing, yeah. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. What's going on with ESPN here? Vivas, nice play. Over the first, one away. Not sure why it backed up there. The Savannah Bananas have appeal. Get it? Now that's funny. Swung on a miss by Vientos, 0-1. Bud says LFGM. Did he go? He went 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a missed. 2 away. Boo. Boo. I'm just kidding. I was split on telling that joke. McNeil slaps one foul, 0-1. Jeffrey R., what's up, buddy? How are you today? Ground ball to second. Over to first. Another 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 2. Come on, McHits. We keep up this pace, we're going to be over in an hour. Coming up for the Yankees, it'll be Goldschmidt, Dominguez, and Volpe. What's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday afternoon? Yo, Frankie Nicotine in the house. Greetings to all. I expect some Mets determination today. LFGM with the cricket. Working. Working. Well, thanks for checking in while you're at work. Canning deals in for a strike 0-1. I'm working like a dog, making money like a chicken. Ain't that how it works? Tell you, adulthood sucks. The 0-1. Popped foul 0-2. Daniel Kim is back saying hello, everyone. LFGM. Mets offense needs to wake up. Elderly bounced in the dirt 1-2. Becca, welcome back. Saying hello, John. Hopefully today's result will be different. The 1-2. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Oh my goodness. And a ground ball to short. Lindor on the backhand. Fires across. Got him. 1 away. Your driver Keselowski was doing good, pretty good last weekend until the wreck. I think he was running second. That's the thing. I don't even want. We're doing the games usually at 1 o'clock or 1:30 on Sundays. I usually don't watch. I turned it on. He was already out. I'm like, yep, not watching. The first pitch of Dominguez tapped foul 0-1. Down low, 1-1. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a miss. Nice pitch. 1-2. The 1-2 from Canning. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. Goon Collector says go Yankees. What's up, Goon? The 1-2. And a chopper. Alonso's got it. Throw over to Canning. 2 away. That'll bring up Volpe. 2 out, nobody on. Frank says, I'm not asking for Mets grand slams. Just focus up and show some life. MLB milking out of this series. What do you mean? Why? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by they're milking this. Not like they are next week against the Dodgers and the Mets. In first. Oh, up high. Want to know. Next weekend to get the Dodgers. Friday nights on Apple TV. Saturday nights on Fox. And Sunday nights on ESPN. Or 2 weeks. No, it's next week. I think. Did the Mets have back-to-back weeks for the Sunday night game? Hello, John and crew. I think we have the pitching edge today. I'm hoping Canning can continue. And a chopper to short. Beatty with the barehanded play got him. He caught in front of Lindor. What a play. $12 up and 12 down so far. We go to the third. There's like 7 rivalry games, and they focus on this one. Well, this is the only game being played right now. Your schedule gets tougher this week. I think you play back-to-back. Beatty's been playing with heart the past few weeks. I'm very happy with our Knicks, too. Let's go. I want to see a long overdue championship. Beatty with the glove. No, that was barehanded. That was barehanded. It'll be Terrence, Beatty, and Taylor here for the Mets. 7, 8, and 9. Flatbush says Mets outside of Citi Field are average. Yeah. Yes, they are. Gained a new sub. Thank you to whoever that was. Welcome in. Frank T says, to think I wanted Beatty gone. Glad he's here. Yup. Right? We've changed our minds, right? First pitch to Terrence. Out way outside. 1-0. Don't have the game. Just a guess. Oh, gotcha. My bad. Well, that means I didn't do a good enough job explaining to it. No, we don't. I just said we were wrong. No more Swaggy V at third. Agreed. And that one hits out to right. Judge back onto the track. Will make the catch. The Phillies are the only National League East team with a winning road record. Although it's only one game, that doesn't matter. It's above, right? Make Schmidt work. Yeah, that's not happening today. There, Beatty takes one right down the middle, 0-1. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed 1-2. Frank says much respect to everyone on this great channel. Phillies are choked after halfway season mark. Yeah, that's why they won the division last year, because of choke artists. The 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Third strikeout for Schmidt. That'll bring up Taylor. 2 out, nobody on. Raymond said, come on, Beatty. Fouled off, 0-1. The 0-1. And that one lined, caught at second. Another 1-2-3 inning from Schmidt. We go bottom 3, still scoreless. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Yankees. Looking for their first base runner as well. Alright, let's look here. Actually, let's come over and look at some of the pitching matchups today while we wait. Burke against Boyd, Olsen against Lauer, Irvin against Gibson, Alcantara, excuse me, has an 8.10 ERA. Yikes. Zach Wheeler on the mound tonight for the Phillies. Giolito on the mound tonight for Boston. I like Giolito signing to Boston. It's just not working out yet. 1-1 with a 5.51 ERA. Who's pitching for Texas today? Oh, Melee. That means my guy Jack Leiter will be pitching tomorrow. Hello, John and everyone. Let's go, Mets. The 0-1. 0-2. Very limited sample size. Oh, has he not made a lot of starts this year, Fitzy? Oh, it's Kershaw's first game. Oh, look at you guys dropping some knowledge on me. And a chopper up to first. McNeil's got it at second over to Alonso. The pitcher could have gotten that one too. There's SNY talking to our boy Gelbsy. Oh, he's only made 3 starts. Okay. Here's DJ LeMahieu. In for a strike, 0-1. Hit out to right. Soto looks up at it, and it's out of here. LeMahieu gets his first homer of the year. First base runner of the game. First pitch. Caught by Lindor, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Rice. He flew out to center his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. There's a strike, quickly ahead 0-2. It's kind of a weird email to send. Thank you, bud. The 1-2. And that one ripped. That's going to get down for a base hit. So a 2-out single will bring up Judge, excuse me. Judge flew out to right his first time. Down low, 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on a missed, 1-1. Stand corrected. There's a strike. 1-2 to Judge. Mets are getting frustrating to watch. Agreed. No base runners yet today. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt. 2-2. I mean, facing a guy with a 4.73 ERA on the year, and they can't get a base runner. Hey, there's Cope saying good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day so far. LFGM. What's up, buddy? The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That'll end the inning. We go to the fourth. It's 1-0 Yankees on the LeMahieu Yankee Stadium home run. Back to the top of the lineup for the Mets. Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. Once again, other games to get started here at 2:20. It's the Cubs and White Sox. 3 o'clock, Detroit and Toronto. Detroit's up to 30 wins. Detroit, the first team to 30 wins, where the Mets were the first team to 20. Dodgers have 29, Mets have 28. So the Mets are struggling at the moment, but right now by winning percentage, the Mets still have the fourth best record in baseball. Well, I see the offense isn't woken up yet. Nope. Let's go, Mets. Get that run back. Let's go. Get those bats going. Zach is back saying, "What's up, Mets fam? Let's go, Mets. We need this dub." Smash that like. Playing behind the 8 ball is not a good thing. Make the pitcher work, please. He said, hopefully no scandal. That young man looks how I feel right now. The first pitch to Lindor outside, 1-0. Where it was frustrating against Pittsburgh on Wednesday, outside 2-0. Houston. Oh, Steinbrenner Field in Tampa. It's the same numbers as Yankee Stadium, that's why. The 2-0. Outside, 3-0. Frank says, what the heck? Smoked on. 3-0 the count here. Schmidt deals. Outside, ball 4. So the Mets get their first base runner with a leadoff walk by Lindor. That'll bring up Soto. The 0-1, the 0-1. First pitch is outside, 1-0. 0-1. Don't want to put him in the hole before he faces the pitch. The 1-0. Soto rips one, base hit in the right field. That'll bring up Alonso. With 2 on, nobody out. Now, gotta have it. Are the bozos booing Soto? Not as much as they were last night. And the first at bat. The first at bat, they did a lot today, but not so much this time. That's the end of the no-hitter. There you go, Frank. Here's Alonso. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Here we go. Let's go, Pete. Mets last night were 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Had men on base, just couldn't get it going last night. Oh. He could, yeah. Why not? Why not double steal here? And Alonso lines one out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. It's bobbled. Lindor will round third and head home. No relay throw, and it's 1-1. Cope says, come on, Pete, end your cold streak. Dominguez, when he went to pick up that bounce, it dropped out of his glove. Finally, MVP coming through. Pete. Let's effing go, says Fitzy. That'll bring up Nimmo. Still nobody out. Now let's go. Your turn, Nimmo. Here we go. What's up, Sharon? Clubby with the polar bear. Schmidt will set. And now deals. In for a strike, 0-1. Keep the conga line moving, Nimmo. The 0-1. Down bounce in the dirt, 1-1. Bounces in front of the plate, runners hold. I love listening to Keith complain about everything. Kite says, didn't know this emoji existed. The 1-1 to Nimmo. And chopped up the first base side foul. Home plate umpire put his hand up and said something to Schmidt. Cope says, let's go, Nimmo, do something here. The 1-2. In for a strike. Got him looking. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. I looked in from the overhead shot. That was inside. That'll bring up Vientos, who struck out his first time. Here's the fresh maker. Soto goes. The pitch is inside. And stolen base for Soto, so it's runners on the corners. That's his fifth stolen base of the year. Coach says, come on, we got to get more than one run. Let's take the momentum here. I always thought when Hernandez retired, he'd become a manager somewhere. LFG, Swaggy V. Runners on the corners here. The first pitch to Vientos. That hit driven out to left. Dominguez makes the catch right at the wall. Soto will tag and score. Alonso tags and goes to second. But the Mets are up 2-1. Vientos really couldn't hit it any further without it going out. Oh man, he hung one. Nice white bag Soto pop. Showing some decent speed on the pads, yeah. That's his 5th stolen base of the year. McNeil takes the first pitch outside, 1-0. The fresh maker with a productive out. Let's go, exactly. Good job. The 1-0. And chopped foul at the plate, 1-1. Little hit here, Jeff. Swing the bat. I got to go through those again and take out the hockey ones. We need a Mick RBI. And that's a pitch clock violation on Schmidt. 2-1 to count. James Pava says smart steal with 1 out. Yup. LFGM says Stanley. The 2-1. Alonso outside 3-1. Alonso was bouncing back and forth there. Not sure. Not sure. I would not be stealing here if I'm Pete. The 3-1. Schmidt deals. Outside, ball 4. That'll bring up Terens. Pitching coach for the Yankees coming out now. Waiting for the meeting at the mound to be over. Come on, Terens. Let's break this game open. Come on, Terens. Yep. Where'd Pete go? He's running back out to second base. Frank says we have a nervous pitcher. Take advantage. The 2-1. The one down low, 1-0. Excuse me. The score is 2-1. If it's icy on the base path, polar bears do slide naturally. Very nice. No, Pete did not make it to third. First and second here with 2 out. Pickoff try. So Alonso dives back in. Wow. Way to go, Mets. Keep chipping away runs all game. You must earn it. The Yankees aren't going to give the win to us. Let's see. This was close at second. If Pete throws it on the third base, if he throws it on the third base side instead of the first base side, Alonso's out. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Cope says the rare pickoff try to second. Don't see those much anymore. Nope. The Yankees move up Fried to face the Mets. What a clown show. The 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. That's fine. We'll just embarrass their best pitcher and assert pure dominance. Let's give him his first loss of the year. 3-2. Terren swung at ball 4 there. Come on. Lito's here saying LFGM. The 3-2. Inside, ball 4. That'll load the bases. Third walk of the inning. The Mets had one of these last night, but the Yankees took advantage. That inning, the Yankees scored 4 runs. That'll bring up Beatty. Nice, let's go. The excellence of Metsecution. The first pitch. And he swings and he drives one out to right. Judge turns around and he makes the catch. The Mets get 2, though. Leave the bases loaded. Let's go, Mets. Come on, Beatty. Damn it, you had me there. Yeah, when Judge turned around, I'm like, what? Turned around, ran to his spot, and caught it. Beatty time to slam. Why is this not working? Damn, he says. I'm trying to turn subscriber only mode off over on the vertical side and it's not working. Too many bases loaded scenarios we squandered. Did it last night and now today. Stop with left on base. Let me change this. Customization. Let's change it to 10 minutes. Did that work? It did. Now, let's change it to anyone can chat. Save. Okay, good. Now anybody that stops in on the vertical side can chat as well. All right, to the bottom of the 4th. Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Dominguez for the Yankees. Mets now with a 2-1 lead. Up high, 1-0. The 1-0. Inside 2-0. He said shrinked. The 2-0. There's a strike. No, call the ball. 3-0. Come on, Blue. 3-0 count here. It should be 1-2. Bellinger swinging 3-0, fouls it off. There's a strike, 3-2. Fouled off down the third base side, 3-2. It's not a crab. Now you got to send Gelbs. Now you got to send Gelbs to go talk to that guy. The 3-2. Bellinger skies one out to shallow right. Soto will make the catch, one away. Oh no, not Blue. Yeah, started him off 3-0 and challenged him, got the out. Up and in the Goldschmidt, 1-0. Goldschmidt grounded out to Lindor his first time. Yeah, way to get out of that. There's a strike, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Nice pitch. Tried to get him to chase. Frank said even my cat hissed. The 2-2. Fouled away. Chopped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. Still 2-2. Showing some food there. I shouldn't even think about it. I didn't eat any lunch. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Third strikeout for Canning. That'll bring up Dominguez, who grounded out to Alonso his first time. Cope says, got to get yourself some good grub, John. In for a strike, 0-1. Oh, I should check. With Dominguez coming up, I am selling on eBay my Dominguez rookie card, autographed rookie card. The 0-1. Whoa, way up high. Goes up and over the catcher to the backstop. Two days left. The 1-1. Chopped foul, 1 and 2. Do tap that like plus subscribe button. It's going to be hard to lose Canning if he keeps pitching like this. That's a base hit up the middle. A 2-out single. That'll bring up Volpe. Outside, 1-0 to Volpe. Why? No, overall, I agree. I mean, what the Mets are only paying him $4 million this year. But if the Mets turn him into a dominant pitcher, like outside 2-0, I mean, maybe he's like, you know what? I'm gonna stay here. These guys turn my career around here. Very nice. Let's go. It says Zach. The 2-0 here. Got the first 2 out. Chopper down to third. Beatty. This time uses the glove and gets him. Let's go. Beatty needs to be our everyday third baseman. We go to the 5th. Still 2-1 Mets. 9-1-2 coming up. Darren's here. Way to keep them off the board after taking the lead. Agreed. Once again, Taylor, Lindor, and Soto coming up. Mets looking to add some insurance. Bud says, let's go Mets. Time to swing the bat. Jack, welcome in. Says Mets will win. Frank T, yeah, I owe Beatty an apology. Sorry, kid. Absolutely. Raymond says, let's add to that lead. Let's go, Taylor. Cubs and White Sox starting to get ready to play. Chat's kind of quiet. No other sports going on right now. Chat is quiet in terms of chatter, not numbers. Numbers are awesome. Whoa. First pitch to Taylor's right down the middle, 0-1. Is our buddy Rhino live streaming? There's a, oh, down low, 1-1. Rhino's not live today for the UFL. That's odd. That one fell straight back, 1-2. Victor says, I agree. Can't stand Vientos at third. Need Beatty there full time. Stanley says, let's get some insurance runs. I kind of like this lineup, but I'd replace McNeil with Acuna. Exactly. Exactly. Cigarette time. LFGM. Called strike 3. Got him looking. Nice pitch. Probably slept in or still half asleep. It's a possibility. Very odd that he's not streaming today. I wonder if everything's alright. First pitch to Lindor's in for a strike, 0-1. Oh, he might be tutoring. Gotcha. That one ripped down the third. Goldschmidt's got it. We'll take it to the bag, 2 away. That'll bring up Soto, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run. I believe finals are coming up. Down low, 1-0 to Soto. You guys saying hi to one another. Soto Pop, the choice of a new generation. Love it. Way inside, 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on a miss. 2-1. Swung on a miss. 2-2. I dare this dude to throw it again. Well, he just threw it back-to-back pitches and he swung on a miss. The 2-2. Outside. Oh. Schmidt walking off the mound like it would have been strike 3. Yeah. Okay, never mind, he goes. The 3-2 to Soto. Schmidt deals. Down low, ball 4. Here we go. Only days I want the Mets to lose are the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. For reasons. Not very good reasons either. I know if we flay your socks, so that's a given. Let's go, nice at bat. Let's go, now we do it. Alonso singled in a run his first time. Or last time. Outside, 1-0. Bud says, come on, Polar Bear. The doo-doo. The doo-doo. The White Sox have an early 1-0 lead over the Cubs. In for a strike, 1-1. Come on, Pete. You always mash at Yankee Stadium. Need a blast, Pete. The 1-1. Alonso fouls it off, 1-2. Tim Hill getting warmed up in the Yankee bullpen. Not sure if Schmidt is limited or because he's only at 67 pitches here. Come on, Polar Bear. The 1-2 to Pete. A pickoff throw, not in time. Come on, Polar Bear. Need a ball out of the park. Yep. Alonso hit one in right field porch. Yeah, like LeMahieu did. So the Yankees got their run, that weak home run. Pete lines one to the left, and it'll be caught. We are halfway through. The Mets lead 2-1. Lay off those donuts, Pete. Wow. White Sox also had a 2-0 lead on the Cubs yesterday and then got smoked. All right. Let's go. Let's see the schedule coming up. Like Fitzy's been saying, we got the Mets and Red Sox starting on Monday. It'll be Senga against Dobbins on Monday. Tuesday will be Holmes against Bueller. We want the Mets. McGill and Crochet on Wednesday. The 0-1. They checked down at third. He went 0-2. It'll be Ascara, LeMahieu, and Vivas. 7, 8, and 9 for the Yankees. Do we play here or at Fenway? Fenway. Yep. Fitzy answered it before I did. Thank you, Fitzy. Down low, 1 and 2. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. So we're winning at least the finale. um, wrong. The 1-2. Mets will win the crochet game to avoid the sweep. And a chopper foul up the first base side. He said, "Excuse me." You're excused. You're excused. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. And outside, ball 4. You walked the number 7 hitter. Let's get rid of that. Outside, 1-0. Montas, yeah, Blackburn getting ready to come back. Montas, Manaya. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Throw strikes. Canning get a double play here. There's a strike. 2-1. Come on, Canning. Settle in here. Stop messing around. Why do we have trouble? Yeah, that's a good question, bud. I don't understand it. Frank, no, not the kryptonite again. That's lined up the middle, base hit. First 2 are on. That'll bring up Vivas, who lined out the shortest first time. Yeah, why not? If I'm the Yankees, I bunt here with the number 9 hitter coming up. A guy that came into today batting 185. Tony's the one that subbed. Let's go. Welcome in, Tony. Our guy Gritty throwing you some popcorn there. May have to get someone going in the bullpen. Yeah. Yeah, you got to start thinking about it at least. Not only because 1 and 2 runners on first and second, but he's up to 71 pitches. And he pulls the bat back, and it's in for a strike, 0-1. Right, the perfect bunt would be to make the third baseman play the ball here. Frank says, welcome to our new subscribers. Yeah, we've gained 3 so far today. D01. Swung on a missed 0-2. That was way inside. Down low, 1 and 2. The 1-2. Canning deals. Fouled off. Down the left field side. It'll go out of play. The 1-2. Canning deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Rice, who's 1 for 2 with a fly out to center and a single. Cope says big strikeout. Yup. Rice attacks, hits it out to left. It'll go foul. 0-1. Lonely on the pregame. Growing up as a Yankee fan in Massachusetts. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo, couple steps back. Will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Judge. Yeah, Bud says a double play would be nice here. Hefner's going to come out to the mound here. Here we go. Oh boy, here we go. Let's get out of this inning. Wowzers, his hit zone is nearing surface of the sun red, right? Swung on a miss, 0-1. Judge's 2 at-bats today. He flew out to right and struck out. DO1. Up high. 1-1. Team meeting with Judge now up. Don't panic. The 1-1. And a ground ball down the third. Beatty's got it. On the run. Got him. A walk in a single to start the inning. And then comes back and gets the next 3. We go to the 6th. Still 2-1 Mets. It'll be Nimmo, Vientos, and McNeil coming up. Let's take a look here, everybody. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us today. We are live for every Mets game. Tomorrow we're going to be adding a different game. I'll be doing Houston and Texas tomorrow at 1. That is the Roku game. So I'll be doing that. Wow, Canning got out of that nicely. Bring him back out for the 6th. Absolutely. Let's keep that focus. Let's go, Nimmo. This has got to be the team. Beatty at 3rd and Vientos the main DH. Yeah, agreed. Nice job by Canning getting out of that inning. He says, I'll cheer for the rain delay in that game. Fitzy. Fitzy. I got a notification the other day saying Fitzy went live. He was playing some nonsense baseball game. Couldn't see him on screen. I'm like, no. The first pitch to Nimmo. Fouled straight back, 0-1. Schmidt's still on the mound here. Swung on a miss, 0-2. He says, I was testing something with my PS4. Turns out I could stream. Very nice. The 0-2. Up high, 1-2. Acuna needs to be playing. My apologies on spelling. No. I don't know. Right now he's struggling. So maybe a day off is going to do him a little good. The camera that I would have to buy is $50. The 2-2. Lifted foul down the left field side. It'll go out of play. Outside, 3-2. The 3-2, up high, ball 4. Leadoff walk for Nimmo. Could you imagine Mets and Knicks both do it? That would literally be orange and blue skies. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah. He's struggling at the plate right now. Not so much defensively. He made a couple miscues in that one game. But outside, 1-0. Vientos hit the sac fly last time to give the Mets the 2-1 lead. SNY's not talking about it if there is. The 1-0. That one hit out to right. Judge towards the line. Oh! He hit the wall. Did he make the catch? Yikes. No, he stopped. He did not hit the wall. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. And he grounds one down to third. They get it at second and first. 5-4-3 double play. Erases the base runner. Cope says, come on, fresh maker. That'll bring up McNeil. He walked his first time. First pitch to Jeff. It's fouled off, 0-1. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. And that one chopped foul up to first base side. Mark Vientos is so slow. I know, right? That's what I said last night. I would like to. No, he's probably faster than me, but I want to race. I want to run a race against him. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Once again, welcome in to all the new people that are hanging out with us. Danny Berger slow? I bet you he's slower than Danny Berger's. He is slow. The 3-2. Schmidt deals. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Fouled off again by McNeil. Still a full count. Yeah, that's who Danny Bergers is Vogelback. Vientos is slow. I don't know. No idea. That one hit out the center. Volpe will go out. We'll make the catch. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Still 2-1 Mets. It'll be Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Dominguez coming up. Whoa. All right, let's keep going. Only one other game going on right now in baseball. The White Sox have a 1-0 lead over the Cubs in the second. The trick to speed is that you run like a pit bull. Like a pit bull is going to get you. Okay? That doesn't make you faster. I wish we would have signed Bregman. Me too. Mets need insurance in the bandbox. Yep. Bud says hold the Spankies at 1. Our guy Thomas Fitzpatrick, who's in the chat here, he will be live tonight with the Red Sox and Braves game. So make sure you check him out. Fitzy, make sure you post your link here in the chat. And for a strike, 0-1. Canning still on the mound here. Down low, 1-1. Guys, there's Thomas Fitzpatrick's link. Make sure you check him out tonight. I'll be hanging out in the chat, rooting for his Red Sox. Bellinger hits one out to center. Taylor on the run. Looks up at it, and it's out of here. And we're tied up at 2. We need another strong inning from Canning. This is why we need more offense. Another screen refresh, please. Nope, it's ESPN. Because it's got the right score. 2-2. Let me look. Nope, there it goes. Yeah, 0-1. The 1-1. Swung on a missed. 1-2. The 1-2. Grounded down to third. Beatty's got it. Fires across. 1 away. Yankees have gotten their 2 runs on solo shots from LeMahieu and Bellinger. Chopped foul, 0-1. Right back up the middle. Dominguez is 2 for 3 today with a couple singles. Have the lead man aboard. What are you talking about? The lead man, oh man, Gary needs to get his crap together, dude. The lead man hit a home run to tie the game. Here's Volpe. 2 ground outs today. First pitch swing and fouls it off 0-1. Time to bull Griff. No, I don't think so. Now, to me, if he gives up a hit to Volpe here, yes. A hit. If Volpe gets on, then he's done. Pick-off throw, not in time. Deal 1. Dominguez takes off and hit and run play, and it'll be first and third for the Yankees. Nice hit and run by the Yankees there, and that's going to be it. Brazoban's going to be the new pitcher. Gary needs to lay off the special iced tea. Gary's getting worse and worse, man. The Cubs have taken a 2-1 lead over the White Sox in the second. Need a double. Yeah, Landon, that's not how it works, dude. Need a double play here. I'm not shouting you out so you subscribe. Ban you. So you can never come back. Once again, light day in sport. I mean, MLB a full deck, but with the with the NBA playoffs going on, no games today. NHL only has 1 game today. And that's tonight at 8 o'clock. One batter too late. Now it's trouble for Brazo instead of just a man on first, in my humble opinion. Did somebody take care of that clown? Because now I don't see him. The card coach is back. Welcome back. Let's go Mets. Frank did. Thank you, Frank. Frank timed him out, and now my stuff's not working here, guys. I don't know if my internet's going out or if it's my computer, guys. I don't know what happened here. Let's readjust this. So if somebody's watching the game, how did the Mets get out of that? Yeah, once again, and that's going to lower our numbers again. Yep, there we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Still would like to know if anybody has gotten any ads today. Alright, here we go. It's a computer. No. It's what happens when you don't keep your computer up to date. I like when Terens is being the plate behind the plate instead. He has a calming effect with our pitchers. No ads. Okay. And that one lined in the left, leadoff base hit. Terens has been on base twice now with a walk and a single. Not one single ad, says Frank. Okay. Well, they're not supposed to be showing them because I had to change something up. And I wanted to make sure that they weren't scamming people. Let's see here. Let me look. We're reviewing your info, it says. Okay, good. Let's go to Terens. He's starting to solidify his case as the everyday catcher. As much as we as fans want that, I don't think the Mets are thinking that. My bad. Your turn, Beatty, says Raymond. Frank says, my bad, I kicked my computer and it died. Yeah, kicking them usually does that. So, alright, we go to the 7th, tied up at 2. Ground ball the second. What was a ground ball the second? He may force the Mets' hand, John. We seem to play better with Terens as opposed to Alvey. And if that day comes, I trade Alvarez. If that day comes, I trade Alvarez. Because the Mets have some more catching prospects down in the minors that can come up and be backups. Mark Leiter Jr., the new pitcher here. The first pitch to Beatty on the outside corner, 0-1. He said maybe your computer needs a smoke. As would I. He could yield a good haul. Yeah, exactly. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Coach says, come on, fellas. The 0-2. And a ground ball down to second. They go to second for the force. Not. Did he call him out at first? Is that Al Leiter's son? No. That's Mark Leiter's son. Mark Leiter Jr. Let's light him up. Your computer needs an exorcist. So that's a fielder's choice. Beatty's now the runner at first. Here's Taylor. In for a strike, 0-1. Al Leiter's son, Jack Leiter, is pitching tomorrow for Texas. That's why I'm doing the game. One of my favorite players in baseball, Jack Leiter. Taylor smokes one out to left. Dominguez can't make the catch. It bounces up over the wall. Beatty heads to third. They're going to send him. The relay throw to the plate is out at the plate. I wanted to see a replay of this. I thought he scored. Beatty thinks he's safe. Let's see. Here's the throw to the plate. No, the foot. He's out. The foot. He slid feet first. The foot bounced in the air over the plate, and he's out. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Nope, he's out. He's out. He has. Yeah, he's out. You slide head first with your hands, you're safe. Ugh. My neighbor said he was safe. No. Nope, he was not safe. If his foot doesn't bounce up in the air when he slides, he's safe. But it bounced up over the plate. It hit before the plate and it bounced in the air. Like he slid too soon. No, it took a perfect relay throw by the Yankees. Here's Lindor now. Pickoff throw back to second. Not in time. Oh, that's why. Why would he... Oh, he had to wait to see if it was caught. Beatty kind of stopped at second. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Raymond's his little hit here. God bless. Lindor bunts. It's foul. 0-2. Heard a sneeze. Yep. Mrs. PAS is sneezing. I think she's allergic to me. The 0-2. Lindor. LeMahieu with a diving stop, and he got him. The Yankee defense coming up big. No, you can't. You just lost your challenge. She's probably allergic. She's probably allergic to the Yankees. No, she's not allergic to the Yankees. Exactly. She might be allergic to the Mets, right, Fitzy? Darnell's back, saying, "What's up, my guy? Mets bats need to wake up." We go bottom 7, guys. Stand up and stretch. All right, here we go in that Cubs and White Sox game. The Cubs lead now 4-2. He says, "I don't want to stretch." No, it's literally time to stand up and stretch. If you don't stand up and stretch every once in a while, Fitzy, you get old and crotchety. Stanley saying hello to Mrs. PAS. The lack of Mets offense makes me sneeze. Achoo. And he was out. Lindor already making the safe sign before he gets to first base. Hustle it all the way through the bag, and then worry about if you're safe or out. The Mets get 2 hits in the inning and don't score. Trash cans, he says. Frank says this Mets offense isn't helping my ankle. Brazoban, still on the mound here. All right, here we go. 9-1-2 for the Yankees here, so big inning. Grisham's going to be the pinch hitter here. The first pitch. Swung on a miss, 0-1. That's not on Beatty's fault. No, they shouldn't. I mean, it took a perfect relay throw, so it's hard to. And like I said, if he slides head first with his hands, he's safe. His foot literally bounced up and missed the plate. DO2. Outside, 1-2. The Mets did activate Jose Castillo today, the pitcher they got from Arizona. Nunez was sent back to AAA. That down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. His foot kicked upwards. Yep. Outside, 3-2. Come on, dude. You had him 0-2. Beatty charges in. Got him. 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Ben Rice, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Yeah, the Mets are on ESPN 2 Sundays in a row. This week against the Yankees, next week against the Dodgers. Those Mets Boston games. That's on the ground in Lindor. Over to first, 2 away. That'll bring up Judge. I believe all those games. Oh, we got a bot during a MLB game. What is this? A bot during an MLB game. Solid defense at third. Yep. And that one ripped foul by Judge, 0-1. Don't forget, guys, Fitzy posted his link. He'll be live tonight. And a chopper foul, 0-2. My bad, didn't see the bot. No worries. I took care of it. A bot, yeah, for baseball. I think that might be the first time. Well, I blocked him already. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, wanted to ring him up, but he didn't. 1-2. Take a picture. I just texted it to you, Fitzy. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go to the 8th. Still tied at 2. Brazoban comes in to face 5 batters. Retires them all. For the Mets, it'll be Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up. Brazo looking real good there. We needed that. Yep. John, how are you, buddy? Just got home from work. Looks like a perfect time. What's up, Jacob? Welcome back. You're making it to the big leagues there when you get a bot during a baseball game. Frank says, "Oh snap, my first Yingling ever." Oh, today he goes today. Once again, Soto, Alonso, and Nimmo coming up for the Mets. Once again, if you are watching on TV, you might be ahead of me, so please no spoilers in the chat. Peraza will be the new third baseman now. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. New pitcher Hill on for the Yankees. Darren says, let's score some runs. Down low, 1-1. Been keeping away from the specialized tea, though. There you go. Half swing by Soto, 1-2. Raymond says, let's go Soto. Rips one foul. The 1-2. Chopped foul. We'll do it again. One and two the count here. Soto steps back into the box. Hill deals up high, 2-2. Soto's 1 for 2 on the day with a walk, a single, and a run scored. Soto pops it up out to left. Dominguez, couple steps back, will make the catch. That'll bring up Alonso. 1 out, nobody on. It was a cough. It wasn't a sneeze. No, we're not. There used to be a family rival to that beer. You've heard of the Yingling, brother? Yeah, so what do you want? If you're Hill, what do you want to do with Alonso? You want to pitch to him, or because you're definitely in the face Nimmo as well. You got to face that. The reliever's got to face 3 batters at a minimum, barring injury. Knicks and Pacers. When's that? I think that starts Wednesday, right? I think Cope said Wednesday. That's driven towards the left center field gap, and it'll split the gap and roll to the 399 sign. Alonso will pull into second base with a one-out double. Second base hit of the day for Alonso, so maybe he's starting to break out of it. 2 for 4 today. Let's go, Pete. Yes, sir. Time for a Frosty Polar Blast. MVP. Luminous says, I like doubles. Nimmo fouls the first pitch off, 0-1. Mets heating up, or rather getting polar. Wednesday at 8, first game. Thank you, Victor. Reed Garrett throwing some pitches in the Met bullpen. Excuse me. Oh, jammed, fouled off. 0-2. Let's go, Nimmo. Need you here. Let's bring him home. I hear he's home. I hear he's homesick. And a ground ball down to first. Goldschmidt's got it, and he'll take it to the bag. Alonso goes to third. And now we're getting a pitching change with the right-hander Vientos coming up. Detroit has an early 1-0 lead over Toronto in the second. Still another half hour away from a couple more games starting. Washington and Baltimore, Tampa Bay and Miami. Hey, there's another bot. There is another bot. Not cool. Got it this time? No, you didn't. I took care of it. Notable day. Not one, but 2 bots during a baseball game. I don't think the Mets have any more lefties on the bench, do they? Since Vientos is the DH, you could pinch hit for him. Okay, yeah, but I had already taken care of it. Fernando Cruz, the new pitcher here for the Yankees. The first pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Bots instead of ads today, yep. And he looks at the pitch right down the plate and then swings at a ball 3 feet outside. Package Vientos and Alvarez and get something in return. The 0-2. Swung on him. Oh no, fouled down low. 1-2. He held the bat. Well, as long as the bot isn't asking for our clothes, boots, and motorcycle, we'll be fine. Luckily, they aren't the Terminator. Vientos asked for time. Shadow's starting to creep in here. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. We go bottom 8, still tied up at 2. It'll be Bellinger, Goldschmidt, and Dominguez coming up for the Yankees. What happened to Vientos? He ran out of talent. He struck out at a pitch that wasn't anywhere near the strike zone. Kid's got no plate discipline. This team is too good for Vientos. Honestly, I would package Vientos, Alvarez, and see if we can get a better third baseman. I know we have Beatty, but my goodness. Besides Alonso, we have no other good right-handed batters. Reed Garrett, the new pitcher, fires a strike, 0-1. Yeah, McGill too, right? The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Oh, down low, 3-1. Devin Williams getting warmed up in the Yankee bullpen. The 3-1 to Bellinger. Outside, ball 4. That'll bring up Goldschmidt, who's 0 for 3. You got to keep an eye on Bellinger. He will swipe a bag. Ground ball is short. They go to second for one. The turn. Got him. 6-4-3 double play. Two out and nobody on. Swung on a miss by Dominguez. Oh, the backswing hit to Renz. Double play, nice. The 0-1 from Garrett. He deals. Down low, 1-1. There you go. Great play calling, Mr. John. Much respect. Thank you, Frank. The 1-1. Chopped foul, 1-2. The 1-2. In a chopper foul at the first base side. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Oh, come on, Blue. Look at where pitch 5 was, and they called it a ball. My goodness. This inning should be over. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Way to go, defense. Skipperoo says the lead caught up to Vientos. Yep, and he's not adjusting. Blue, you killing me. The 3-2 from Garrett. Outside ball 4. Inning should have been over on the strike 3. That'll bring up Volpe. Here's Volpe. He's 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of ground outs. Inside, 1-0. The 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Fitzy says, throw strikes, please. I mean, he walked the batter, got the great double play, and then he walked another batter. And now he's 2-0 on this batter. Chopper foul, 2-1. The 2-1. Garrett deals and chopped foul. 2-2. The 2-2. Pick-off throw, not in time. Devin Williams still getting warmed up in the Yankee pen. The 2-2 from Garrett. He deals to Volpe. And lines one. Base hit in the right field. That's going to score a run. Oh, they stopped him. Wow, they stopped him at third. I do not know why they stopped Dominguez. Juan played that bounce off the wall perfectly. It would have been nice to see if there would have been a play at the plate. Dominguez is fast. No, Dominguez is fast. I'm surprised they stopped him. Are we getting a pinch hitter here? No. Mascara is going to be the batter. Get this last out. That way outside. 1-0. Bounce in the dirt. 2-0. Oh, Lord, please not 2 in a row. I can't listen to the Yankee fans 2 days in a row. Come on, Garrett. Nobody up in the bullpen yet, but Hefner's on the phone. The 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Had 2 out, nobody on after the double play. No, they did not show. At the time he was on the phone, there was nobody warming up. Down low, ball 4. He can't even find the strike zone. Third walk of the inning. Castillo, the new guy they got from Arizona, is warming up. But he's not going to be ready to come in and face LeMahieu. Pepto, says Fitzy. Oh, the pain, says Victor. First pitch right at Soto, and that'll retire the side. Hit it on a bullet. We go to the 9th, still tied at 2. What the heck is going on with these pitchers? Yeah, right. Our relievers lately have seemed to be getting the first 2 out in an inning and then getting themselves in trouble. Like, you come in, attack the first couple guys you face, and then you try to finesse your way out of it. Meep. All right. Should have pulled him. Can't throw a strike. Yeah, that was ugly. Get Diaz ready. Unless I'm wrong. No, you're right, Frank. Get Diaz ready. Whether the Mets score or not, it's got to be Diaz in the ninth. The minute I said get it out. We really should be winning this game if we capitalize with runners. No, well, you could say that about the Yankees too. The Yankees have had more opportunities than we had. In the fifth, they had 2 on with nobody out and didn't score. In the sixth, they had 2 on with 1 out and didn't score again. In that inning, the bases loaded and didn't score. Let's go, Mets. Let's get one here. Start it off, Jeff. An angry Diaz, I mean. Beatty will be a hero. Yeah. It'll be McNeil, Terrens, and Beatty coming up. Depending on pitching matchups and stuff like that. Down low, 1-0. Is it Williams on the mound? Oh, Fernando Cruz still on the mound here. Let's bring in Diaz. Yep. McNeil golfs one, but it'll go foul. 1-1. Frank Carr saying, let's go, Mets. Broke his bat. Diaz is getting warmed up in the bullpen. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Where's Charles A today? I hope he's okay. Yeah, he might be working. Weekend in the Bahamas. He might have something he's doing. The 2-1. And that one lined out to left center field. Bellinger will make the catch on the run. 1 away. That'll bring up Terrens. He's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. I'm glad the Yankees didn't send the runner. Me too. First pitch to Terrens. Up and in, 1-0. For the Yankees in the ninth, it'll be Peraza, Rice, and Judge. Cigar time. LFGM. We need some runs. Inside, 2-0. Up to 97 in the chat. Welcome in. Down low. Oh, called a strike. Come on, Blue. We need Frank's fumes right now. Yeah, right, exactly. The Mets broadcast is like, you haven't called that pitch down low all game. Now you're gonna call it? The 2-1. Down low, 3-1. The 3-1 to Terrens. Way up high, ball 4. So that's a walk. We're probably going to get a pinch runner here. He's got to run down to first before they bring in a pinch runner. And here he comes. It'll be Acuna. Acuna will pinch run. Brett Beatty legacy moment. Now they can bring in a new pitcher if they wanted to. Because Cruz going back to last inning has faced 3 batters now. Rally caps on. Acuna's fast. Got to run first pitch. Long hold by Cruz. Pick off throw, not in time. Yo, here comes some race fans. What's up, everybody with On the Go with CeeLo? Welcome in. PAS smoking like I mean it. Let's go. Thank you so much, CeeLo. Outside, called a strike. 0-1. Beatty boomer. I heard the Yankees fans have been having their way with Soto. Up high, 1-1. Welcome in to everybody that came over with On the Go with CeeLo. Thank you for the redirects. Really appreciate that, my friend. The 1-1. And that one, Beatty slashes foul down the left field side at 1-2. Johnny's back saying, let's go Mets. I don't know. I don't know why he's still standing there at first. The 1-2. There it is. Chopper. LeMahieu. Oh, he makes a diving stop, but everybody's safe. I'm going to give that an infield single. I don't think that's an error. First off, we just jumped up to 176 people. Let's go. Hey, my Braves are over I almost said 700. Over 500. Let's go. And they still don't have Acuna back yet. I'm happy. Smash that like, says Coach. Smash that like button, says Bud. We're tied up at 2 here. Yankees, Mets. Mets have runners on first and second. 1 out here for Taylor. Swung on a miss. 0-1. I'll take 700. Yeah. Almost got to be playing 700, right? If you factor in this, that you started off 0-7 or 0-8, something like that. Down low, 1-1. I'll chain smoke. Need a hit here, Taylor. Yeah, he doubled his last time up. But Beatty was thrown out at the plate. Get the killer instinct going, Mets. True. Acuna looks good in Triple H. In Triple A. Oh, did it hit him? And it hit the catcher as well. He didn't swing. First base umpire said he did not swing. So the Mets will have the bases loaded. Aaron Boone getting upset. Taylor hit by a pitch for the 6th time. If we can get Strider and Acuna, we should be good. Oh, oh! Yikes. He didn't swing. No, they just showed the replay. He didn't swing. That'll bring up Lindor. Bases loaded and 1 out here. Welcome in to all. Once again, welcome in to all the people that came over with On the Go with CeeLo. Come on, Frankie. Let's go, Mets. They're playing. Yankee defense playing halfway here. The first pitch to Lindor. Bounced in the dirt, 1-0. Talking about killer instinct. Have you heard about them? No. LFGM Grand Slam time. All right, man. Have a good rest of the day. You too, CeeLo. He said go Braves. Mets Braves soon. The 1-0 to Lindor. Bounced in the dirt, 2-0. Acuna's the runner at third, Beatty at second, Taylor at first, the 2-0. Down low, 3-0. Let's go, Frankie. Frankie Bag of Donuts. Brett's and Maves. Fitzy will never let me forget that. Getting good. 3-0 here. Do you let him swing? Right down the middle, 3-1. No, now you got. I think you let him swing now. I think you let him swing. Once again, welcome in everybody. 174 in the chat. The 3-1 and popped up. Not deep. Acuna's tagging. Bellinger makes the catch. The throw to the plate is not in time, and the Mets take a 3-2 lead. Oh, yeah. Yes. Brett's and Maeve sounds like a fancy steakhouse. Yes. LFGM. Speed kills. That'll bring up Soto. No way they're throwing out Acuna. That was productive indeed. Acuna's fast. Here's Soto. Cracks one, but right up at second, and that'll end the inning. Hit it hard, but the Mets take a 3-2 lead, and Diaz is coming in. Once again, if you are new, if you came over from On the Go with CeeLo, let us know. I know CeeLo does a lot of NASCAR, does a lot of Braves. Let us know if you are a fan of the Braves, or we got all fans here. We got a lot of Philly fans that hang out here when their team's not playing. Yankee fans will hang out here when they're not playing. Don't necessarily get too many Yankee fans during the matchup, though. All right, time to put the women and children to bed and go hunting for dinner. Hunting for a late lunch. It's a late lunch. I hope Diaz is angry. Yes, we need angry Diaz. The question is, will the one run be enough? 1, 2, 3, and can go mow my lawn. Please be angry Diaz, but focus. Well, that an angry Diaz is focused. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Yankees. So right now that's Peraza, Rice, and Judge. Why did the game start from the beginning again? Gotta have this dub. Throw strikes. Okay, time to make sure they had lunch already. All right, here we go. Alvarez will come in to do the catching. Acuna stays in the game at second. And who's going to pinch hit for the Yankees? Wells. Wells is going to pinch hit. Bronx boys are tough, but one run should be enough. We'll see. They said that ball Soto hit was 113 miles an hour off the bat. Swung on a missed. 97 miles an hour. Come on, Sugar. Let's get those W's. The 0-1. Inside, 1-1. My fifth Yingling with Pepto. The 1-1. Chopped foul at the plate, 1-2. The 1-2. Down low, 2-2. The 2-2. Bet down low, 3-2. Waller's here saying time to close it out and even the series. He had him at 1-2. It's now a full count. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. One away. That'll bring up Ben Rice. I think he did get a piece of that, but Alvarez held on. Let's see. Yes, he did. Ball never hit the ground, so he's out. That'll bring up Rice, who's 1 for 4. On the outside corner, 0-1. Skipper says Uno. The 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Not sure what was up with Alvarez. James, no spoilers. Inside, 1-2. Johnny says, get her done, Diaz. The 1-2. And that one blooped out to left and caught by Beatty. Just on the shallow left field grass. 2 away, and here comes the judge. Now you can say dos, James. There you go. Now it's dos. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Popped it up. Out of play. 0-2. I'm announcing the game. Why am I sweating? The 0-2 from Diaz. He deals. Oh, just missed off the corner. 1-2. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. He's been coming out. He's been the last 2 pitches outside. Have I come up and in now? Yeah, 2-2 fastball right here up. Diaz sets. He deals. Popped up. A foul out of play. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Diaz deals. Way outside. 3-2. Bellinger on deck. Diaz sets. And deals. Swung on and missed. Put it in the books. 99 miles an hour. The Mets tied this series. We got the rubber match tomorrow night on ESPN. What a comeback win after losing 6-2 last night. Win 3-2 tonight, or this afternoon. Trace, yes, Trace. LFGM, great win. Good game. Diaz. Let's ride that Knicks momentum and take the series. Put it in the books. Diaz is 10 out of 10 in save opportunities this year. Mets win. Much needed W. Thank you, sir. Good job. Let's go. Let's see if anybody else is live right now. Let's see if anybody's live we can redirect to here, guys. See if CP's going to do a post game or anything. Don't forget to check out Thomas Fitzpatrick tonight for the Red Sox Braves. He's not, so we will not be redirecting. Let's see if any of our friends are live right now. Since we got a... Oh, let's go over to Snowman. We'll redirect over to Snowman, who's doing a little WNBA action. So good stuff, everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Don't forget, doing the Texas Ranger game against Houston tomorrow at 1. And then we have the Mets and Yankees tomorrow night at 7. So good stuff, everybody. We'll see everybody tomorrow. On the redirect, tell Snowman Multimedia PAS sent you over. And we'll do it again tomorrow night.